Hello everybody and welcome to a new video. Today I will be playing Apex Legend. I did tell you that I had a video in the planned, and today I have a special guest, Bloody Max 27.
Hello everybody, how are y'all doing?
Good. Yeah, good. Yeah, anyways, we'll be playing some Apex, and we're gonna do like a podcast kind of. We have ideas that we're gonna talk. There won't be too much editing, and I do plan on maybe doing this weekly thing if you guys like it. If you like it, do leave in the comments. Leave leave some ideas of conversations that we could have. But anyways, let's jump into it. Yes, I'm level 1, but I did play on another account, and I was like level 20, I think, but who cares?
We all start somewhere.
Yeah, we all have to start somewhere. Anyways, let's go. I didn't even do the training, so they didn't want me to play unless I did the training. It's gonna be Lifeline. I do really like the Lifeline.
This is gonna be our first game here of the day, so we might be trash. We might be trash and we might be trash.
We'll try. Let's see what happens.
Am I the only one that only sees like his screen?
I don't think so, bro. I think you're tripping. Yeah, so,
bro, I see like a wood.
Okay,
like a piece of wood.
I see champion squad and they look like they're boosty, so I'm scared.
Okay, now apparently I'm this big dude. Okay. Okay, let's go. So what is the first topic that we're gonna start with?
So I got a few, but I think we're gonna start with just a little one. You know, the hockey season. It's approaching. I think they're getting ready to play some games. I know the Canadians play soon against Toronto. Like,
yeah, tomorrow.
But like we know that you're a big fan of the Canadians. So like, what do you expecting from them this year?
I expect kind of the same thing as last year. Maybe like not a good season by any means, but not a bad. Like I expect them to be like in the middle tier, like probably 14, 15, something around those lines.
What do you think?
I think that they'll be a way better team, like offensively, than they did last year because of like Cole Caulfield, who has been like growing a lot, and like he's been proving us wrong basically. Like we thought that he was going to be good, but not as good as like he is.
Yeah, true.
We have also Mike Hoffman, like that's coming to our team, another good goal scorer.
Yep.
And we have Tyler Toffoli, who has been good for us last year also. So I think that offensively speaking, we're going to be decent, and also with a good playmaker like Nick Suzuki and a returning Jonathan Drouin, who's also a good playmaker. That's going to be like a really good offensive threat.
Also, don't forget about Dvorak.
Yep. Also,
big acquisition.
I didn't mention him, but a very good two-way centerman who can do a lot on the ice.
Yeah, we lost Kotkaniemi, which like you guys don't know, but Max does know, was my favorite player on the team. So seeing him leave for me was kind of tough, because I even wanted his jersey for Christmas, but I guess that's not gonna happen, because I don't really want to see him with Hurricane. But you know, for what we got back in,
the one thing that we got is the Dvorak, which I think over Kotkaniemi is an upgrade.
Yeah, for right now that is. I think the ceiling on Kotkaniemi is a little higher in my opinion. I think he does have a higher ceiling, but like he hasn't done much. He hasn't proven himself. There's a guy behind you.
Reload.
He's gonna... I'm gonna try to crawl to you.
What? I didn't see that guy before.
It's okay.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was.
So is it my turn?
Oh no, we haven't finished with the topic yet.
Okay.
But as I was saying, I think right now, as you were saying, Dvorak is an upgrade. But I think that like if Kotkaniemi does what he was scouted to be and what people thought he was gonna be, if he lives up to that, I think it could be a good deal for Hurricanes, and I think it's a young team that could really help his game. You know, They've had Sebastian
But I think
Ao.
the system that he's gonna be in is way better than like what he was in for him.
Yeah.
Because, in my opinion, like in Montreal, there wasn't really like anybody that could help him even try to speak English or anything like that. Like there isn't a lot of Finnish people or player on the Montreal Canadiens, which in the Carolina Hurricane there's a lot actually. So I think that could really help his development, but
True.
we'll see.
But we have to say that he did make some relationships here, and I don't know if you heard what Suzuki said. It was a big loss. Suzuki was really sad when he spoke and said that he was really sad that Kotkaniemi left. And I understand when you make a friendship, but it's a business. That's.
But I mean, it was just a weird situation. Like,
there's one thing that I don't really agree with. Say that Kotkaniemi said that he felt underused and he didn't feel respected. But like when we put him on the bench, it's because he wasn't playing well.
Yeah, but
like
the thing is that let's think about it this way. Like I know Gallagher gives everything he has on the ice, but in the playoff he was just real bad. But we still didn't bench him.
He was injured.
No, I know it. But we still didn't bench him. So I get the point of Kotkaniemi feeling like underused because in his eyes, he was given all he had. And yes, he wasn't playing good, but so wasn't Gallagher. So I mean,
but the thing with Gallagher is like really good for the atmosphere, and he's a proven veteran compared to Coco, who hasn't proven much in his last year. He's proven that he could be a good player, but he never proved that he is a great player. That's the thing. So I think if somebody deserves to play between both of them, and if they're playing the same caliber of hockey, I think it's Gallagher that's going to win it because he's proven it, and he's a big guy in the locker room. I'm not saying Kotkaniemi is not a big guy. I'm saying compared to Gallagher had a chance to become our captain this year. I'm surprised he wasn't, honestly, but he had a chance.
But I think until Weber retires, there won't be anybody else that's going to take his captaincy.
Yeah, I know.
Round one. Beginning.
I don't even have a gun yet.
Yeah, but who's the player that you're looking like forward to seeing next year?
Like a new player or just like a
no,
player?
Just in general. Like who's the player that you're most excited?
I'm always excited. I'm always really excited to see I'm always really excited to see Anderson because I really like the way he plays and the opportunities he creates. Or I would have to say, okay, we're gonna talk after. We're gonna continue after. There's a guy behind on me. Okay, I'm getting killed. Yeah, that's fun.
Did you see how great I was? I did all kinds of.
I did not miss that about this game. Did you die too?
No, I didn't. Oh my god, my aim is horrendous.
Okay, gonna take some getting used to.
I'm really excited, not for one player, but like in particular, but just like to see the whole lineup and how it's gonna fit in. And I'm really interested in seeing like who's gonna be the left winger for Suzuki and Caulfield, because we pretty much know that Caulfield and Suzuki is gonna be like on the first line, but who's gonna be with them?
True.
I'm really excited to see that. It might be Toffoli, it might be Anderson. I prefer like Toffoli over Anderson, if I'm being honest, because I really want to see like he aligned with Dvorak, Drouin, and Anderson. I think that would be a phenomenal.
I think that honestly that Toffoli would be a great compliment to the two young guys, because the two young guys have speed and are not big guys, but like Toffoli this year made some big hits, which I like. He's not fast, but he compared to Caulfield and Suzuki, he doesn't have to be fast. He just got to make he just has to make the passes and make the shots, and they're gonna have a good year.
Let's do this, brother.
But the thing with Toffoli is that he doesn't need that speed because he knows where to place himself.
Yeah, and he has good hands. So like imagine that all three of those guys with deking abilities. So if I have one question about the Canadians, or two questions. One of them is we saw that like we talked about their offense. It's better than last year. But what do you think for the Canadian this year is going to be the problem? Because every year they have something. What do you think it's going to be this year? The defense, the depth.
I think we have two choices here. Either the goaltending doesn't live up to its expectation, like Carey Price doesn't play as well as he did in the playoffs, which I think would make sense considering like he was playing so good in the playoff. But I think the main problem with our team is going to be, I wouldn't say the defense. I'd say the youth in the defense. Like we have a good defense in my opinion. We just have a defense that hasn't really proved anything, because our top four has proven something, but like our bottom pair really didn't. Like if you look at it this way, we don't even know who our sixth defenseman is gonna be. We know that our top four is pretty much locked up, and probably Romanov on the bottom pair or something like that. But we just don't know who the sixth defenseman is gonna be. It could be like Sami Niku we just acquired. It could be Brett Kulak. It could be pretty much everybody at this point. So I think
I'm pretty sure Kulak is gonna be the seventh man. I think it's already been said that he will be the seventh man.
Yeah,
but for seventh man, Kulak is not like a downgrade in my opinion.
No, it really ain't a bad choice. Like Kulak, we've seen Kulak in the playoff, and the dude
he does what he has to. He does what he has to. Doesn't make mistakes. He's not gonna be the guy that's gonna like a headman.
He's not flashy at all.
No, but he's gonna do it. If you tell him to do something, he's gonna do it, and he knows. This is one of the things I have. I have respect for him because he knows what he has to do, and he knows that he's not the superstar on the team. He knows it.
Yeah.
He knows that he's not gonna make the big plays. That he's not gonna be the one showing off. But he knows what he has to do, and I really respect him for it.
But the one thing I really like about Kulak's play is the way like he moves the puck.
Yeah.
Like
he moves
it's not flashy, but it works.
I think the only problem he has is sometimes he gets too aggressive. I think that's the only thing I'd say.
But I mean, he's pretty much the only one on our defense that can do it. Because let's be honest, okay, Petrie can do it, but Sherrod, Edmondson, and Savard really aren't like puck moving defense.
Edmondson, I would say he is the most out of the two others. Because Savard is going to stay in defense, and I think that's what we want him to do. So like I think I like in my opinion I'd put Sherrod with Petrie because Petrie's more can be offensive, and then Edmondson with Savard. So you get a mix.
Yeah, but I think the first line is going to be Edmondson and Petrie because they have a lot of chemistry together, and
I do expect that also. So I think this is a big year in my opinion, this is a really big year for Romanov.
Yeah,
I think he needs to start getting confidence in himself because we saw what he could do last year. In the short period that he was with us, we saw that what he could do.
Yeah, but I think it's gonna be like really the year where we see if he can really take that next step. Or
who do you think is gonna be
just gonna be like
last
that bottom
defenseman?
It's really gonna come down to if he's gonna stay a bottom like a bottom pair defenseman, or he's gonna crack our top four.
Are you coming with me? We have to go in the zone. I think
because in my opinion, he could really like crack the top four. He could take probably Sherrod's place or something like that.
Maybe Savard is coming to the end of his career. But I think that who do you think our sixth defenseman will be when the season starts?
I wouldn't mind seeing a goalie, but I doubt this will happen. Because I think when they'll call up goalie or Norlander or whatever the case may be, they'll want him to be on the top four or be like with a veteran on the bottom pairing, which I don't think we have right now.
I think goalie is we have to wait a little for goalie because I think that goalie will be like a mid-season maybe. Like if we're close to the playoffs and we want that last boost, I think that he could be that.
But I'm really excited to see goalie because I feel like
he'll be perfect,
bro. Similarities with Shea Weber.
He's gonna be a young Shea Weber, and like
I feel like he's for sure like a top four defenseman on our team.
Oh yeah, it's for sure. What about because the thing is we have a lot of depth. Like our team I think we're close to being able to succeed.
That's probably our main strength.
Yeah, for sure. What else? What
Like
would-
because when you look at it, like Maple Leafs have a really solid team, a lot of superstars, but on their left wing they have pretty much nobody because of their depth problem. Like
and they lost Hyman.
they have a
They did
lot
lose
of good
Hyman.
superstars, but they pay genre, their top four. They pay them
Way too much.
every man. They pay him like 10 million. There's a guy right here.
Taking fire, boss.
Oh, il est parti. He's gone. Never mind. There's another team. Abandonne. You want a blue Eagle shield? Oh fuck! There's a guy up there.
I paid and they ignored.
Come
Slim.
Fire, brothers.
Is it? Bro, is that a shield?
The enemy.
Behind you.
Bro, what the fuck?
Oh.
What the your top 4 favorite game at the moment?
Favorite video games. Oof. Like at the moment.
Yeah.
God damn, I don't play that much. That many games.
Or it could be like just watching the
I
games
don't,
or
I don't
playing.
watch that much YouTube on gaming right now. I'm more like I watch some reactions right now. Like I'm liking PewDiePie's and like Cinnamon
No
Toast King.
reaction.
I like that, but yeah, no reaction. But I am liking. I've been playing the Mafia series,
Okay.
and I've really been liking the story. It's like about mafias. Oh shit.
I think the designers really like it.
It's when I feel.
I've always liked Rocket. It's even though I don't play it as much as before. I've always really liked
I
playing
will
it.
guide us to victory below.
Looks like I'm the jump master.
After that, I don't think I have much. I've always been an MLB fan, so MLB would be up there. And I got this baseball game from Japan, from Tokyo. It's a Japanese baseball game, and I really like it.
I will guide us to victory below.
Okay.
So yeah, that'd be my top 4.
Looks like I'm the jump master.
What would you say?
This might be a good place to land.
I've always been a big Rocket fan. I watch a lot of it on YouTube lately. I'm trying to get better, even though
You don't play.
I don't play, but I'm trying to get better mentally.
People are dropping exactly what we're dropping.
Except that, honestly, I've been playing a lot of Apex lately. Also,
Who do you play with? You just play by yourself?
I just play by myself.
Oh my god. Do you have a gun?
I don't. I actually don't.
Round 1.
If you come where I
Yeah.
am, there's some crates.
Just like you've been an MLB fan, I've been an NHL fan since day one.
Oh yeah, those are our games, you know. But I grew up in a baseball house. You grew up in a. Your dad has always been a Canadiens fan.
Yeah.
No, but my dad's also always been a hockey fan. It's just he didn't watch the Canadiens before.
Blood.
There's a guy on me.
What? How did he kill me when I was flying? I'm gonna get killed.
I'm so good at this game.
We're working. I need to work on my aim because right now my aim has been letting me down.
I had a topic that could be really cool.
I could what?
That could be really cool. Okay, what are the things that you're looking forward to in 2022? Maybe like games, maybe your plans for your YouTube channel. Maybe just what are your plans for 2022?
Maybe something good this way.
I'm a baseball player, which you know, but the people that watch don't.
First blood.
And I finished my career with Valleyfield, with the place that I live. Or I finished minor baseball. and I'm going into junior baseball. So it's like older people. It's more challenge, which I'm really excited for. It's like a new chapter kind of in my career. So it's starting this year. So I'm really excited for Snow. Some games are coming out. There's like a superhero game that's not even coming out in 2022, but coming out soon. And there's some other games that I'm really excited for. And for my YouTube channel, I don't know. I just the fact that I'll be able to learn some stuff. That's what I'm excited for.
Okay.
I learn new stuff.
Do you eventually want to like create a fan base?
Yeah, sure that look, when I started this, I did invest some money because I wanted to learn stuff, see if maybe this is something I could make a job out of, or something in this domain, you know, something like this. I'm not saying that I want to make this a job, but like something like this. And you know, so I do still want to make money out of it for what I can. I'm not saying that I want to make this a full-time job, but you know, like if I can make money out of it, it's just a bonus. I get to play games and have fun with friends and get paid. So like if it turns into a job, I wouldn't say no. But it's not my plan. It's not why I started this. It was.
And I have kind of a weird question for you.
Yes.
What would be the name of your game if one day you create a big fan base?
I have no clue, because you know it's not something that you can just think out of nowhere. You know, it's something you have to think with your group. But you know, why not just for now they can be called the Steiners.
Okay, I like that idea.
The Steiner gang. You know.
Steiner, this sounds good.
But, you know, I would be interested maybe, you know, to get into streaming at one point. I don't. But it'd be more in the future. Right now, I want to focus like on learning some of how to edit and all that. So right now, I do just want to do that. But you know, it's something that I'd be interested to do in the future.
Starting with the basics.
Yeah.
Basics.
What are you excited for 2022?
Well, I mean, there's a lot of things that's gonna happen in my life. Like a lot of things are gonna change. Oh, and also a game that I didn't mention I'm really looking forward to is WWE 2K22.
Oh, yes.
Because of the GM mode that's coming.
And
that's gonna be super
to
dope.
segue into our next subject, WWE. You talked about the game. I'm just talking about WWE in general. Is there anything right now in WWE that you're liking? Because you know there's a lot of negative around, but there's also some positives that people sometimes don't think about. You know, like
well, for sure when you talk about the positive right now in WWE, you think about Roman Reigns.
Oh,
you know?
for sure.
Because he's arguably the best in the world at the moment. Some would say that it's Kenny Omega. Some would say that it's other people like in Indies, but in my opinion, it's Roman Reigns.
Yeah. I
at the moment, he's really carrying the WWE because before this week, he was only, in my opinion, carrying SmackDown, but he really proved this week that he could carry all of WWE because in 1 week he carried both Raw and SmackDown.
I have to say that you have to give some props to Big E. I think Big E winning the title is also a way. I think he's also
that was pretty cool.
But it's true. I watched a guy that you watched also, the Great One. If you guys are interested on watching some WWE, he said that Big E doesn't feel like a real champion, and I actually agree with that. I see him with the title, and I like what I'm seeing. It's just that like it feels weird, and it's him dancing. It's like Kofi before. When Kofi became WWE champion, I was happy, but I didn't like to see him dance. I don't know if that was that's why I want Big E to be more of a serious role. He can dance and have fun, but I don't like him always dancing. I think it takes away a little, and I think it's one reason that people don't like him as much. I don't know what you think about that.
I completely agree with that because, in my opinion, he doesn't need to turn heel because he's a good face and people actually like him quite a lot. But he just needs to be a bit more serious. Like maybe after every win or whatever, he celebrates with the New Day, he dances or whatever the case may be. But when he makes an entrance, he doesn't need to do that.
That's true.
Like it takes away a lot of like it adds personality to his character, but it just makes him look a bit stupid in my opinion.
It makes him not look serious. That's one of the things that I didn't
Yeah.
like about Kofi's reign, is that like the moment was incredible, him winning the title after so many years, but him going to the ring with pancakes, I didn't like.
Replicator
That's why I
incoming.
like.
Yeah.
That's one of the reasons that I really like Bobby as a champion, is that he looked legit and
Yeah.
he took the title. Like one of my favorite champions, and like in WWE. And one of my favorite NXT champions is Tommaso Ciampa, because he took that title so seriously. He was a heel, and his motto was, "I'm gonna do anything to keep that title." And I absolutely loved it, because he took that title like it was his life. And I respect.
Yeah,
him.
and now he's a champion again, so I'm really
Yeah.
really excited
Like
about
he
that.
called his title Goldie, and
Yeah.
he would do anything. He would cheat and something. And I think that made him such a good heel. That, like it wasn't even he didn't want to win. He just wanted to keep the title. So like sometimes he would get disqualified, but like he didn't care. He just wanted to keep that title, which I loved about him.
And talking about like negative things about WWE at the moment, did you see that Karen crosses on main event
Oh no, I didn't see that. For real?
against Ricochet? Already.
But the thing is I don't think that's as big as a deal as before.
Yeah, because now it's more of a serious
Because
show.
yeah, because like as you were saying right there, they're trying to make it into a more serious show. Like if you would have told me that 2 years ago, I would have said, "Oh my god, that's sad." But like right now, I would say that to me, it's kind of like an old 205 Live. Like they're trying to make it serious. Like 205 Live right now is a joke, in my
1 minute.
opinion.
Ring's not
But
far.
it used to
Yeah.
be so serious, and I used to love it for what it was. I don't like. I
Yeah,
used to
but-
watch it all the time.
Yeah. I'm actually feeling like at the moment, in my opinion, SmackDown it's not as good as AEW, I'd say, but it's clearly the better show between it and Raw.
I do think it's the best show right now in WWE, and
I don't
I'll
know.
say it.
AEW is just on another level.
AEW, in my opinion, the only thing that makes it so interesting is all the big names that they have.
I wouldn't say so. I would say that it's the return that makes them
Yeah. Because like Daniel Bryan and CM Punk are gonna boost you for like a year, but like in a year it's gonna run off that CM Punk is still in WWE. It's not
10
gonna be
seconds
as
to the
big as a
ring.
thing as it
It's
is
close
right
at
now.
least.
Yeah.
There's a Phoenix.
Because I feel like now it's, except if they bring back like a really really big guy
But
like
if
next
they would
year or
imagine if
whatever.
they would go get Roman Reigns.
Okay, if
Heads up.
that
The
happens,
ring's moving.
then they're just gonna boost up their popularity. But I feel like at the moment, with what they have, they're probably at their peak.
Like I honestly think that it's a bigger show than Raw, and
Yeah. sure.
I'm not even shy to say that. I think Raw has so much possibility, because the thing that WWE has that AEW doesn't have is WWE will always have that pass that AEW can't have right now because it's so young and
Yeah.
so new. WWE has a pass that some fans are gonna stay fans of WWE just for the past.
Yeah, because we can all agree that sometimes we don't feel like watching like WWE, but we remember like the good old days and all the memories that happened
Like-
in WWE, and we're like, oh, I'm gonna watch this show today. I feel like it.
Yeah, like WWE is my childhood. Like,
Yeah.
we don't say in the joke. It is my childhood. I used to watch it. I used to be the young kid that loved the CM Punk. Loved CM Punk. Loved John Cena. The big guys. Loved The Rock.
Big guy right back, yeah.
I was one of those guys, and now that's one thing I miss is you don't have as many big names as before.
Yeah.
And I think that's
I feel like the passion is slowly fading away, but it's just the memories that keep us from stopping to like.
no, 'cause,
If we wouldn't have all those memories,
I'd
we
probably,
would
be
probably.
I'd probably be watching AEW, but like right now I'm not really into wrestling. Like I have
it's better.
I have other things in my life that like I check the news, like I'm subscribed, or I'm following like WWE on my phone and Instagram and Facebook, and I pay attention to what happened, but I don't watch it. I only watch the pay-per-views sometimes. I think we should stick together because we're in the final zone.
But yeah, I think that really, I'm really more into a wrestling game than into wrestling in general.
Did you get shot?
Oh fudge! No!
You're gonna die.
Don't go in it. Don't go in it. Don't go. Oh,
Do you have time?
this is so dumb. This is so dumb. Look at me. Look at where I
I
am.
know where you are. Do you have time to get back?
I'd say buckle up, but that
Probably not.
I don't know how to check the map if I'm being honest. Oh.
we're spread out. I work better alone anyway.
Are you gonna make it?
Okay, I may have time. I may have
I
time.
think you're gonna make it.
I need some space.
I have a Phoenix
What?
kit. If you can make it to me, I have a Phoenix kit.
Okay, I survived. I also have one. I have two, actually. I'm fine.
There's someone on me.
Okay, I'm coming. I'm coming. Only 5 seconds.
Progress.
I'll come to you.
Attention.
I don't know how to escape that shit.
Heads up. Care
Oh
package coming
no, I'm in
in.
the zone again.
Oh, you're gonna die.
Why is it so fast?
Because it's end zone, bro.
Okay, I'm actually real dead. I'm dead.
Oh.
Oh, you know that they're in here.
They're aiming right at you.
Oh, there are two.
Frag out.
We're in deep trouble. He has a red shield.
Oh my god, that guy absolutely toasted me. So welcome back. So this will be our final game. I kind of forgot to restart my recording, so we're just hopping back into it. Yeah, so this is our last game for the
Sorry
night.
guys for the cut. It was an unexpected
Stay on me. I'm the jump
cut.
master.
Yeah, unexpected what?
Cut.
Cut, okay. I heard something else.
I'm jump master.
What did you hear?
Are we playing trios or duos? Because this is a new map.
I honestly have no damn clue.
I think we're playing trios, my guy.
You
Oh,
know
no, it's
what?
duos. It says duos
too good.
upstairs. It says duos. It says duos. I think this is the map we're gonna have success. I think we've so far played like 40 minutes and we don't have one kill. And oh my god, what have you done, Max?
Bro, this is the best land ever. You just don't know it yet.
I believe you. Okay, I opened the thing, don't even get a gun in it, so I'm so lucky. I feel my god, there's no weapons, Max.
Bro, I have a weapon.
You lucky bastard.
I am a lucky bastard.
Is there a second weapon? Because I have nothing.
Oh, there's a lot of like crates right here.
You spotted an enemy.
Yep, I did.
I don't know when you spot the man, but you spot the man.
Round one.
I spot Vicky.
Beginning ring countdown.
Lynch.
Shit. What was
We're
your
inside
last
the
topic
ring.
for today's
One less thing to worry
video?
about.
I wanted to go back on WWE,
Okay.
and I'm sure you heard about.
Taking fire.
I'm sure you heard about.
There's somebody on me, by the way.
I'm sure you heard about AEW gameplay. Oh, okay, you're dead.
Yeah, I'm dead.
Okay. He knew how it was coming. I don't know how.
Hey, what? This is it.
We're gonna play one last game. Cause that was just depressing.
Yeah, we need to talk. Here.
So yeah, have you heard that there's an AEW game coming?
Yeah, and one of the biggest news in history happened lately. Owen Hart is gonna be in a video game.
For real?
Yep, because the family of Owen Hart like always considered WWE as like the ones that made Owen Hart die. You know?
For real?
Yeah. So they never wanted like to I don't know how to say this. They never wanted Owen Hart to be acknowledged in the Hall of Fame of WWE because they felt like it was a disrespect to Owen Hart. So lately, Owen Hart, like his family, agreed to a contract with AW, and they've made a post saying that Owen Hart is all elite. And then he's gonna be in a video game, the next one.
I don't know. I'm not. I don't really know what happened with his death. so I can't really.
Yeah, basically it was a botch in the match and he broke his neck.
Was it a? I think it was a wrestler that botched.
Yeah, it was the other wrestler. So I don't know why they weren't mad at the other wrestler and they were mad at WWE, but yes.
Introducing your champion.
And did you see how Malachi Black, is 5-0 in
I'm
AEW?
the jump
For real?
master. I won't let you
Yeah,
down.
he's finally
Except by
being
falling.
booked right. Finally. Oh, this is gonna be in the podcast.
Yeah. So if you're watching this, Chen, shout out to you. You're a real homie, my G.
Thank you for doing a friendly
Thank you for the
Yep.
happiest years of my.
my life, Etienne.
I haven't even known you for a year, but thank you for the happiest year of my life. I won't say what the answer is on stream while I'm not even streaming. I'm just gonna have to
On
say,
my
guys,
stream.
I have to say sorry. This the end of this stream has been really disappointing, and I haven't even killed someone for you. So I promise you guys, I will kill someone in this episode, in this series. I will make a series getting my first kill with Max.
Road to first kill.
Because I will be coming out with a new series for Rocket with Max, which will be called a Road to the Champion. But but the series in Apex will be Road to my first kill. Because so far
I think that will never happen.
I think we've played 6 games so far. We have managed both to have a combined 0 kill. But as Max loves to keep on telling me, I have downed someone. He has downed someone.
So this does count,
Yep, it does count.
right?
Yep, it's not as a kill, but it counts as a down, and that's 50 points to Gryffindor.
Oh. Wow! Thank you for the happiest year of my life.
Thank you for the happiest.
Thank
of
you.
my life. Thank you.
For the happiest.
I just want to. I have a. Yeah.
True that.
So true.
So true, my man.
Ready to fly on
Look
this
at me, Max. I
ride.
just made this for no
I
reason.
am
Look at me, Max. I just did.
I love how we keep on saying stream, but it's not even a stream. It's just a video.
I know, but it's for the meme. It's for the
Anyways,
meme.
If you guys want me to stream, just leave in the comments.
Here I go.
I can try to muster out some.
I will right. Oh my God! There's somebody shooting at you.
I did 20
even say-
damage, Max.
Okay,
He's
it's
rushing
not
me.
even a down. It's
Other
20
side,
damage.
other side. Okay, behind you.
Everywhere.
He's on me, he's on me.
20 damage. I downed him.
And this has been the end of the video. Thank you so much for coming and spending
I've
time
actually
to
liked
us.
a lot doing that.
Yeah.
It was real fun.
And we're gonna try to do this as a weekly thing. Max and I doing some podcasts, getting some subjects. If you guys like it, don't be scared to leave a comment, leave a like, and we'll see you all in the next video. Bye.
Peace out.